again to the Acoustic Shop. Today we are unboxing something very cool, the ER-M, the Al Ray mandolin from Eastman. So excited.
Very cool.
It's gonna be very cool. We are very excited to be talking about the Al Ray mandolin. We got the early sneak peek of this at the Winter NAMM in Anaheim, California. And then we got them to send us the actual one, the first of production.
That's right.
The very first available in the U.S.
The Al Ray
we're
that cool. That's
we
why.
know people. We know people.
We know a couple. We know Otto.
We know Otto. Otto hooked us up. This is one that we talked about at the NAMM show, at the booth, but now I'm actually getting to play it where I can hear it and having so much fun with it. It is a semi-hollow body. This is made out of a solid piece of mahogany that they channel out 2 chambers on both sides, solid in the middle of it to cut back on feedback. And then they had the Lawler pickups, specifically hand-wired Lawler pickups made just for this Al Ray mandolin. Just a very cool
because it's a
instrument.
humbucking pickup for 4 poles instead of 6, of course.
Yeah.
So you can't just take a guitar or guitar pickup and shove it on there.
We'd have 2 extra
Doesn't
ones
work.
we don't need.
That's right.
So
Otto came up with this. It's based off of his Al Ray guitar series,
Yes.
which he built.
Very
And
cool work.
Otto is an incredible archtop builder and designer for Eastman, and built the first Al Ray mandolin. And Jeremy is the first official player to have an Al Ray mandolin in his hands. So
look at this.
What do you think so far, Jer?
I think it's so cool that I just sit here and keep like figuring out stuff. We even figured out some of the signature electric guitar riffs that I can finally play on a mandolin and make them sound.
This has been
very
the
cool.
first day ever of distortion in the Acoustic Shop.
Oh my goodness.
I even put distortion on this guitar. It was sacrilege. It felt weird. It felt
It will
so
never happen again.
goodly weird. It was goodly weird. Is that a word? Is goodly weird?
It was ungoodly weird.
Oh, it's
Ungodly weird.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm digging all the little appointments. Like, I like the fact that this binding just fades
I did
out
too. I
of
was thinking
nowhere.
that same thing. So they got that little point, kind of a throwback to the F-style mandolin, but with the little binding on it just kind of tapers off into nothingness.
That's right. But it's
So instead of
also a
following it
cutaway
around-
for you
Yes.
electric guitar guys. It's crazy cutaway. Maple top.
That way I can play up here.
That's right. So this is a little bit different than some of the electric mandolins you've seen. I know a lot of them will go with singles, single strings. They'll do 4 and sometimes a 5 string.
Yeah.
But this is actually a 8-string mandolin. So it's kind of giving you some of that almost chorusy feel to it. And it was really cool when I was dialing in the amp tones for this. It kind of gives you not just that, a lot of electric mandolins kind of give you that electric guitar sound played like a mandolin.
Yeah.
This was actually a mandolin tone that's played to sound like an electric mandolin with some guitar-esque sounds.
Just with that tremolo sounding stuff in it. Other cool things they did, other cool I love these fret markers, doing just that little side dot on there. And then also they surrounded the pickup with ebony encasing. Ooh. So rather than going plastic, solid or cut out ebony to go around that, and then ebony knobs for your volume and tone. Very cool. I'm just having a blast with it. I think it's out of the electric mandolins built, they really nailed it with this one. Like you said, there've been some in the past that were great for Western swing, single 5-string mandolins, but this one feels and plays like a mandolin, but then you can get that distortion and that sustain that you get out of an electric guitar that I've been missing.
It's been fun for you, you electric guitar guys that want to try something different, and you know your deal. And I'm not going to claim that I'm one of them at all. It was actually really easy to dial in tones for this. It felt more like dialing in
a dial tone.
No, not a dial tone. It felt more like getting a. Now you ruined me. I can't. I was dialing in a tone, more like a electric guitar type of sound. It was fairly easy. So it made. Jeremy has done this before, where we've actually had Jeremy in a Western swing band, and he's had a Mandocaster before and a couple other things. They sounded all right, but this is the tone that we were looking for.
Exactly. You can make it sound still like a mandolin, play like a mandolin, but have that guitar tone that you can, like we're trying to emulate some of those famous guitar riffs, and it kind of had that tone of a guitar, but I didn't have to learn how to play guitar, which is great. So for guitar players that want that guitar tone but can play mandolin, it's cool. For mandolin players that can't play guitar, it's super cool. Because now we can sound like it.
There's a huge population of mandolin players that want to sound like guitar players.
I don't think Slash had it as difficult to do that. That was a weird position. If he had been writing that for mandolin, he would have gave up.
he would have come up with a totally different lick.
But a very cool instrument. It's going in my mandolin collection for sure. My first solid body with, or I guess semi-hollow body.
Good luck getting Otto to get you one.
Well, it may not be this one, but I'm going to get one.
He's not going to get you one. He's not going to let you even have it. He won't let you have it. He's going to say, that guy doesn't deserve one of my instruments.
Wait till he hears those licks I was doing.
Anyway, a lot of cool appointments on this. Does have the shallower tuners on it. Give you... it's like a high-end mandolin, and there's nobody that can do this except for Eastman. We've talked about this before. Eastman has been doing arch tops. That's where they kind of bled their way into mandolins, which led to flat top guitars later on. So they really do know their arch tops. They're doing full-on carved bodies, even in their electric guitars, the thin bodies and stuff. They took a little bit, married all these worlds together. What Eastman does best is, you know, they put all of it into one instrument with these new pickups, with the carved tops. Everything was there on this mandolin. So. And
you know, obviously coming from more of an acoustic side of it, I didn't think of a lot of the things the electric builders do, including having that center strip it's lightweight with the semi-hollow, but that center strip really avoiding some feedback that you would probably accentuate a lot with an 8-string instrument. It would be very prone to feedback. So you can rock loud. I even like strummed this and held it right in front of the amp, and I couldn't make it feedback. Oh, try harder. I need practice at that to make it look easier on TV. Now I get to practice my stage slides, my helicopter swing, things that I could never do before on an acoustic mandolin, or suddenly feeling within reach.
A windmill, boy, Jeremy, you have really
like helicopters
showed your guitar knowledge here today.
The problem with us mandolin players without electric options, I've just been out of the circle. So now I feel like I'm a part of something new. So thank you guys at Eastman. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Anyway, Eastman ER-M mandolin. What do you think, Jer?
I give it 2 thumbs up. Are we doing thumbs up or star rating?
We haven't done anything.
I like it a lot. And you guys can quote me on that, Eastman, if you want to just put that. Jeremy Chapman. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I bet that's really probably going to be the thing that'll get them excited.
I'll buy based on that. When we saw this in NAMM, I knew that I was going to be in love with it. Finally got it in my hands in a place I could really play on it. And I've got to have one. You've got to have one. You've got to have one.
I do actually.
You get an L-Ray. You get an L-Ray. You get an L-Ray. Everybody can get an L-Ray. They're going to be shipping soon. Nationwide, we'll have a bunch of them in our shop, so check it out.
We got this one for sale. There will be more others, but this is officially the first production one. Check them out. There'll be a bunch more.
Yes, gotta have it. That's what I give it, a gotta have it. Hey guys, as you can tell, we are acoustic instrument enthusiasts, so we love talking about instruments and playing them, and YouTube allows us to do that.
That's right. So we want you guys to subscribe down below. Make sure to do that. Make sure to comment. We love talking about this stuff.
Please be nice, though. I know that we say things that are wrong sometimes and play wrong notes, but you don't have to point it out. We know. And if you are going to point it out, just be nice. But
yeah, do that. Be nice. We'd appreciate that.
Either way, whether you're nice or not, we do appreciate you watching the video, and we got more coming.
And thank you guys so much for just being here.
Thanks for watching.